Ребята, всем большой привет из Америки. Я работаю в такси в компании Uber в Нью-Йорке. И сегодня хотел бы вам показать разговор с американцем, который итальянского происхождения, но имеет два гражданства, то есть он citizen в Америке и citizen в Италии. И хотел бы вам показать разговор во время пути, его разговор со своими друзьями. Они вышли из бара, их развозил по домам. И то, что он думает о России, то, что он думает о Трампе, то, что думает о Путине. Очень редко удается без вот там цензуры, как это назвать, поговорить о политике, да, то есть ничего люди не боятся, едем в машине, рассуждаем, общаемся, и очень открыто можно поговорить о политике и сказать правду о двух президентах, которые сейчас держат планету Земля в своих руках. Трамп с одной стороны держит планету Земля, Путин с другой. Вот, и мы сейчас услышим мнение настоящего американца, который имеет паспорт, который здесь живет, который здесь работает, крутится, имеет бизнес. Мы услышим мнение о Трампе и о Путине из первых уст. Конечно, он подвыпивший, но когда, сами знаете, язык развязан, так легче. Смотрим. Ребята, есть возможность снять отличную квартиру на Брайтоне. Я сейчас вам покажу видео из этой квартиры. Конечно, квартира подустала, но хозяин ее сдает за символическую сумму $1150 вот в таком состоянии, как вы видите. Либо хозяин делает капитальный ремонт за 1 месяц, и эта квартира обойдется вам в аренду за $1250. Причем квартира находится в очень хорошем месте. Это 11-й Брайтон и Брайтон. Это 500 метров до океана, это 300 метров до метро и 100 метров до всех магазинов, которые есть на Брайтоне. Школы, садики я даже просто молчу, то есть там есть все. У вас есть участок, на котором можно делать барбекю, как бы вам вот там за океаном не казалось, и люди, которые не жили в Бруклине, вот многие переезжают на Брайтон. Ребята, потому что это океан, потому что это нормальные продукты, потому что все вопросы решаются на Брайтоне. Это комьюнити, большой комьюнити, где вы всегда найдете работу, где вы всегда отправите своих детей в школу. Если вы видите этот ролик уже позже и объявление не актуально, а ролик я снимаю 17 июля 2018 года, не переживайте. Каждый день у нас обновляется листинг. Приходят, уходят квартиры, каждый день что-то получаем, что-то сдаем. Поэтому вам стоит для получения актуальной информации позвонить лично мне. Телефончик указан внизу в описании под видео. Нет ли банок каких? Вроде нет. Все, подвески пизда мои. Там такой звук, блин, пиздец. Где-то мой алкаш стоит, Марко. Ну я, собственно, приехал, а Марка нет. On my way in the elevator, thank you. А я ему скажу, что я ему приготовил теплое место. Да, место уже обрыгано и пропердано. Пусть садится в машину. А, фотографию на память делаю. Перед тем, как ко мне сесть, короче, начинаю поездку. А ехать-то 16 минут. В бар, короче. Hi, how are you? You need back seat?
Oh, good.
Ah, okay.
How are you, sir?
Oh, he needs more. Pull your seat back. You need more room, Chris.
No, it's cool. Oh, look.
184, yeah, Thompson.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, the busy night tonight?
I don't know. I have part-time work.
Your kid dropping him off.
Part-time.
Thanks, guys. I
But Chris,
appreciate it.
move your seat back. He has so
No,
much
no,
room.
no.
He has so much room back here. It's unbelievable.
So, what are you guys doing this
Look at this
weekend?
room. He has this much room.
Chris has
Between his knees.
small legs.
No, Chris is tall.
So, I'll see you guys this weekend. I'm definitely seeing this as 2 nights in a row. But hopefully I see you this weekend.
That's the plan. I mean, I have the possible.
When do you fly down to Miami?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay.
To be honest.
Yeah, I'm happy.
And we know Chris is like, I'm gonna be singing dance all so
I'm
much for the next 2
drinking.
days.
You're making plans
I'm
with
not
me?
worried about
You're
this
making
at
plans
all.
with me. I'm drinking.
Chris
I'm
is
like,
like, I'm gonna sing dance all
sure. We're going
so
to
the next couple of
I'm thinking
days.
like, sir, how you doing?
I'm good, sir.
Okay.
You would like juice?
What
Oh
the fuck
no,
is
thank
that?
you.
No? You sure? Okay.
Jay, I appreciate you. I'm gonna give you 5 stars. I care about my Uber rating. Okay.
I appreciate it.
He
Thank you,
cares
sir.
way too much about his Uber.
Thank you.
You have stars 4.9. It's
4.9 what?
yeah.
Whoa, that's
4.9
better.
what?
Out of 5.
Hold on.
Dude,
It's
I'm
stars.
at
4.95?
I'm
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's very
4.7.
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
And you know why?
Was Marco's nice?
I've tried to win this game of Uber.
How?
I want to be the best, highest rating ever customer in Uber history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
And people think I'm joking.
But no, I'm AJ serious.
Okay.
But thank you. I'm gonna give you 5. If I can give you 6, I would do it for you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Okay. So that being said, you guys said Friday. I'll see you Friday. She said, no. And I said yes, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a good possibility I might have to go see my daughter. Where's the caption?
Where's your daughter at?
She's going to camp called Frenchwoods up.
Frenchwood's the famous
Yeah.
camp for
You know what's
performing
crazy?
artists. People.
Yeah, like
I
so
know
many
about
famous
it.
people are there. I was there visiting day for my son. It was crazy. Like Leaf.
How old's your daughter?
Leaf Schreiber. You know
Yeah.
Leaf Schreiber? His son is like right next to my kid. His son is next to my Chase, like at camp, like, and they're doing shit. She's 13, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're so lucky.
I mean,
I wish I had a 13-year-old.
yeah. It's
You're so lucky.
honestly getting married, life, everything is not such a big deal. Having kids, yes, that's good. You know what I mean? So if I can recommend one thing, it's having children. You
No,
know?
I would love to have children.
Yeah, it's the best
I need to
thing.
find the right woman
Yeah,
to have
but-
children with, though.
But also, Marco, you got a divorce your ex-wife.
Doesn't matter.
But see, he doesn't care, right? He's
Doesn't
happy with
matter.
that.
Yeah.
It's the girls and his kids that make him so happy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know? Like children are
Dan, as long as you have good prenup, it doesn't matter. Get a good prenup.
money comes and goes too, you know? I mean, it depends. If you're, I don't know how. Now I'm at a different level. When I was starting out, I didn't have anything. I had like very little, it didn't matter.
Marco,
of course,
Marco,
she
I think
well, but
Marco,
like she also got me through so much bullshit that I was going through. And
Marco, I think one
so
thing.
she kind of deserved.
I think one thing that unites the people in this car is we're outsiders who've done well for ourselves. You're the head of a big company. This guy is the head of a Googler thing who is trying to allocate $100 million to new
really?
funds. He was just leading a discussion board on our discussion thread.
You were-
about,
Okay, keep going. Sorry.
well, I don't want to tell a story for him,
Yeah.
but basically he has access to investors.
Oh, come on.
who
Capital's
invest-
nothing, Dad.
Well, a
You've
lot of
so-
capital out there,
You
but
went to
it's like-
Harvard undergrad, Harvard Law School. You have access to so much
I have
capital.
access to
Yes.
that, yeah.
If you wanted it, right? That's what you wanted. And I want to help I want to help our community. Like, people want
as
access.
you should, because I mean, come on, what other better use of your time and money can you?
Exactly.
have?
It's like I can use it, so I might as well give it to people.
Yeah.
It's not costing you anything, right? It's like
Sandeep was like, Chris has the best deal flow, and like he's never heard. He was ridiculous. He was saying it was ridiculous. Why is that, Chris? If you don't mind me asking.
it's because I
Humbly.
do helpful programs for people before they leave Google, and so I see people before anyone else sees them because I'm helpful to them. That's how I get the best deal flow, and it's not because I want to, but I just help them.
Yeah,
It's like-
it's
it's
huge.
like-
It's like
it's like-
emotional intelligence kind of shit.
No, it's like pay it forward. It's like
No, but it's all-
help other people that
Right, right.
It's a Burning Man
But
thing.
he has high level
help other
emotional
people with
intelligence.
No, but even beyond that, Marco, I think it's something that you and I embody, whether you realize it or not. It's give freely without any expectation
Right,
of
and you would
reward,
get
and
just
put
return.
good stuff into the world, and just have faith that that's going to
Yeah.
redound to you in some
I mean,
way.
Kind, humble, and
Yeah.
good, and caring, all that stuff.
Yeah, and if you want to have, and if you want to invest
it's
in,
bullshit, but it's not.
No, it's
We live
not.
by
No,
that.
it doesn't sound like it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's something I
No,
believe in
I
fervently.
understand. Yeah, exactly.
no, and if you want
People
to
can-
invest in early stage
be-
startups, I'll be happy to send them your way because I
Are
want
you
to help
serious?
all of them.
Well, here's the
Of
thing.
course.
Let me tell you what's going on with me. So I have me and like my business partner and we have some capital, but not huge, but a decent amount. And we have my good friend who's the co-lead designer of with his partner on his side now. 5 years they sold their business to Dorset Square, yeah. And they were head designer for Square. They took him through the whole stage to go public, right? Then they left to start their own company. Now they're doing good business, But him and I are going to be doing with my business partner as well. But it's really him and I with more capital behind this, looking for early stage startups but having
good.
a unique advantage in that he's going to provide the design work for them, so get a better bang for the buck, if that makes sense,
No,
right?
that makes sense. Wait,
Yeah.
There's a value add. What
Right.
will come with you?
Yeah, so like for me, it's yeah, that's all. I
Where's
don't
your
know.
office at in the city? Where do all of you work out of?
He's not with me right now. He's in Brooklyn. He's working. The square guy, Thomas Peterson, who I'd love you to meet. He drinks like us. As a matter of fact, he's coming to my summer house this weekend. He's
We should go to the summer house, Dan. What
Yeah,
are
you
doing?
really should. You know, as a matter of fact, are you available this weekend?
I'm
Actually,
not,
your party, right?
I'm I'm hosting.
Yeah, and I'm going to Madison if I'm not.
How
at your
far
party.
away is your
45 minutes. And I'll get you a car service. I'll get you.
Really?
I'll get you a Mercedes S-Class to
Yeah.
take you there.
I
I'll
don't
be there
need
in
your
an
car
hour.
service. Dude.
Marco, that's an amazing invitation, but Chris is 100% right. Is that our crew needs to bond with you here in Manhattan before we.
Yes.
arrive.
No, but Saturday daytime.
Beach
though.
house.
Why don't you put your address in there?
Beach house
Put
too.
your address there.
Where I
And
am?
Yeah, the beach house.
Yeah,
and
of
if I can
course.
go during the day, I'll swing by. But going to the beach is amazing.
I would love
It's
for
a
you
great
to
offer.
buy.
It's a great
It would
offer.
make me very happy, actually. You're an entrepreneur.
No, just look.
I would love it.
The
I would
reason,
love it.
The reason why the comedy is great is like there's so many assholes in the world. You just hang around good people. It's all about hanging around good people.
And him, he is a great person.
Dan's an amazing person.
No, of course. I'm talking about my buddy Thomas.
How'd you know
who's a-
Thomas? How did you first meet him?
I met him through Dina Kaplan, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The guy who created Comic-Con,
Yeah.
and yeah, he's my friend too, Gareth. I'll invite him if you'd like. He's a really good friend. I just mapped it like you go on a map. It's an hour away. That's where it is.
Wow. So this is your summer house.
Yeah, why did I care?
Wow. That's good spot.
It's like, what are you doing?
No, I mean, I'm not thinking that well.
Let's make it very simple.
I got my son there.
Let's make it simple.
But your sons are gonna be there.
He's gonna be there, but I have his counselor from camp who has to babysit. I asked him if he want to come over, and he's cool. So after I work out of the kitchen when I'm there. It's a fucking big house, man. But I work anyway, and I love my son, and I want to hang out with him, but I can't be with him all the time, you know. So I need someone to be so this
Mark,
kid,
what's
this
your last name,
18-year-old
Mark?
kid who's gonna hang out with him and go. I got 2 kayaks. I got a fucking boat, whatever. You know what I mean? We're gonna have fun fishing, and I go out intermittently when I can.
How old's your son?
He's 9.5, but I go out there as often as I can.
You're so blessed. So is
Yeah.
your number ending in 8100?
No, that's not me.
Did you save your number in here?
No, my number is. Didn't I text you?
Okay.
Tell me your I saved you my phone.
Oh, 917. Here we go.
Chris.
Marco. I'm gonna create this content now.
Chris, what's your last name?
Fong.
Fong. I know a Chris Fong from Hong Kong.
Good. Mark, what's your last name?
Not Chris Fong. I know Vincent
That's
Fong.
fine. What's your last name,
Hong
Mark?
Kong. L-I-U.
L-I-U.
Z as in zebra. Z
Yep.
again. Oh.
Z.
It's a very Russian name.
L-I-U-Z.
From St. Petersburg.
I know what.
Really?
Z-O.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. 2 Z's. So I'm kidding.
L-I-Z-Z-U. Oh,
L-I-U-Z-Z-O.
you should get to know this guy. He's a
Yeah, no.
Russian background too.
Russians are smart. Oh my God.
He's
I mean,
smart.
not everybody. Hey, same with everyone.
He's
You know?
smart. He's
It's all
Russian.
relative. Yeah. I used to go to Brooklyn to a Russian neighborhood to get chess strategy books in Russian for back in the day. Brighton Beach.
Oh, yeah.
You live in Brighton? No, where do you live?
No, I used to
Yeah,
go
I
there
knew.
to get it.
Shipshead Bay. Shipshead Bay. You know where is 30 years ago lived Trump at Shipshead Bay. It's a big area. And Russian area, Ukraine area. Yes, sir.
Cool. So Dan, what are you doing during the daytime on Saturday, Sunday?
You guys big party Saturday night,
No, daytime.
but you can swing by. It'd be cool.
One of my ideas for Saturday was doing a picnic in Central Park, which always used to be when I lived on the Upper West Side. Was always one of my favorite things. But
Okay. Okay, Mark. Are we intruding in your family time if we go to your place for a beach time?
On Saturday?
Saturday or Sunday?
As a matter of fact, it's 100% welcome if you and Dan would
Why?
come. Why?
Are you having people there?
Well, the thing is,
no, Chris, that's an option. He's one of my best friends. He
Yes.
would happily host us there.
I know. On the contrary, I would love to have you, Chris.
Yeah.
Any friend of Dan's a friend of mine.
Figure it out. Dan,
Yeah.
We'll
And
get
my-
hang out tomorrow.
I
Get some
came,
sleep.
I
We'll hang out
came
tomorrow.
here.
We'll talk
I
soon.
came here tonight because he has a big party Saturday, and I came here because I'm not worrying about being able to get
All
back
right.
in the city.
Thanks for the drop off. Can I Venmo you guys?
Yeah, we'll figure it out tomorrow, man.
All right, so you're out of here now?
Yeah, that's
Oh my
plan.
God, that's sorry.
Have a good night's sleep, Chris. We'll
Chris.
talk soon.
I will. That's have a good night.
Chris.
I'm not worried
Dad.
about your night's sleep.
Oh,
stop,
right here?
stop, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Hey,
Bye,
peace,
guys.
peace,
Bye.
brother.
Be careful.
Talk to you soon.
Okay,
It's amazing.
no problem.
He's a fucking whale.
Dude, have you? I mean,
I know.
And you can just show up with energy, dude. He's like part like Australian, part New Zealand.
He's a
like
fucking he's a whale.
I don't know how much money he has.
Oh,
but-
sorry.
Yes.
We're gonna change the address. We're
Yes,
gonna
yes.
continue on if you don't mind. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, give me the next address.
So my place is
Before his
What can you do?
Uber gives him another ride.
145 16th Street.
16?
145
Okay.
That's where my
16th
place
Street.
is,
I just
yeah.
changed the address. Wrong.
Okay, no problem.
How do you do this? Change. No, not that.
You would like gum?
No thanks.
Oh, thanks, brother.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Give me all this
No,
one.
good.
So what was the address? 145.
145 16th Street.
Dude, honestly,
Yeah, that guy's a rock star.
yeah, but he's like really into you. I don't know why.
I'm
Wanna know why?
Yes.
I'll be honest with you.
Sure.
I'm your friend.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
He sees potential
Okay.
for hot, smart pussy through
Yes.
you, because he can get hot, stupid pussy
Right.
on its own.
Right.
Hot, smart, actually, you know, in his caliber, he can get it through you. That's why he's
Yeah.
attracted to you. You realize that, right?
I do, but I also don't just want people to hang out with me just for that. I
No,
also,
no,
I
no,
want
no.
people to hang out with me because I want to make money.
And
Like,
then-
but I also know that if I'm on his side and he has access to $100 million
Eventually. But
but
he's not-
hopefully some of that money will flow through to me because
All
I
respect.
need money. I don't have any
You're
money.
not
right
in a
now.
relationship yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. And also, I think he thinks that you don't need money. He was like, no,
Yeah, well, he does. Right, he doesn't know me as well. He thinks
better
I'm
to be honest.
Right.
Right?
You're right.
Yes.
And I will say like a lot of people from
you like that.
Right.
He might be, and
right,
he's that rich.
Right.
He might
Oh,
be able to
and
float
it's-
you
and- right.
for fucking 10, 20
Right.
grand a month.
Right.
Who
and
knows?
It's, and, right.
Might be bashful.
And it's not that he's that rich.
I know.
That $100 million is not his. But
But-
the point is he has access to funds.
you need
and
something.
He needs to, I need yes.
Get what you need.
Thank you.
He
You're right.
needs something. Allow him to get what he needs. Give him a fair exchange, but don't be bashful
it's a
to
mutual-
get what
right.
you need.
I need-
But if you give him what he needs,
I need
without getting what you
I need to stop being bashful.
You're a
right.
sucker.
I need to stop being bashful.
You're a sucker.
Right. And one of the amazing gifts that I've gotten in this thing is like I am plugged into 50 very successful
Don't
people
be
who have money.
a sucker.
Don't be a sucker.
I care about you.
But thanks. But I
You're
just
welcome.
need to refine my pitch
Yeah.
because I can't.
I'm gonna help you. You have no
What-
idea.
what-
My business partner tells me when he's in New York and you're still here, I'm setting up a meeting. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm gonna set up a meeting, and I'm gonna set up a meeting where you're gonna see how much money I can
Yeah,
give
I
you.
love that.
Okay.
I love that.
Do you need cash? You need money?
Yeah.
You need some? Yeah, I got you. All right.
Yeah.
Chris doesn't think you need it.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't, and he doesn't really know
Right,
me that
because
well.
but also it makes you it lessens your
Listen to your cachet and your vibe.
yes,
But
yes. So
but
if we can do it in my fashion, me and Chris.
well,
hold on.
but there's a way to do it too. I can be like, look, I haven't made my money yet,
But
but I'm
a better way.
I have something
to
big
ask
on the way.
The guy a whale like that for,
Yeah.
hand me out. Let it be for me in this fashion
Yeah,
to get you there.
okay.
Because this guy is the kind of guy who you put your money that I'm giving you on his investment shit and his deal flows,
Yeah.
and you're making 10x, 20x kind of shit in 18 months, and your life is starting to unfold in front of your eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, he's a drinker. That's why it's working. I'm a drinker.
Speaking of drinker,
Guess
man.
what? Some of the most successful people I know are
It's the
drinkers.
most successful
No,
brand.
I'm serious. Do you know that?
I do.
This guy that I met, my neighbor, is former chairman of Lloyd's of London.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the fact that I can polish off 2 bottles of white wine with him, we would not be
important.
friends.
Let's go.
Yeah, now I'm going to be on a board.
I need to call an early night, man.
Okay, right here or next?
I just got in from New York.
Excuse me, right here or next corner?
That's good. Is this right, Dan?
Yeah, it's good for me.
All right, we have one more
Okay.
destination I'm taking us to.
Okay,
Okay.
sure,
Very
sir.
good.
Thanks, Marco.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Have a
Yeah,
nice
soon.
day.
Yeah,
See you
that's
soon.
it. Yeah.
We'll talk this weekend.
Can we continue this conversation, please?
Yeah,
okay?
for sure.
All right, be careful, okay? So you're from Russia, of course.
Yeah,
originally, right?
Moscow, yes. Yeah.
Moscow.
Yeah, Moscow.
Oh wow. All right, but you're a young guy, right? 25 years old.
A little more.
Little
Sir,
twenty-
you would like juice?
27. No, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
No, I don't do drugs.
No, that's good.
I just do vodka.
Vodka?
Yeah.
You like it, Russian vodka?
I mean, that's what I know. I've been doing it for 20 years. That's all I'm very good for drinking vodka. I go to Moscow and I drink more vodka than the Russian
Yeah, I
people,
know.
you know?
Yeah.
And then I have the fucking Armenian guys want to give me cognac. And that fucks me up.
Yeah,
Cognac is not, for me, it's like,
understand. Yeah.
But vodka is very easy for me to drink.
Yeah.
Never a problem.
You like it, Putin, or no?
You know, I have to be honest with you.
Mhm.
Way before all this bullshit started and this da-da-da, and, you know, I'm American. I'm a patriot of my country. I'll die for my country. But I always liked Putin, and I always liked the way he was very firm, da-da-da. I always had respect for that,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And there was this fake meme, I believe it's fake, someone said it's fake, going around. But after like some terrorist thing,
Mhm.
like Putin said something in the meme, it
Mhm.
might have been fake, but it was very cool, you know, it was like very like, you know,
Mhm.
I loved it. And I was like, wow, I really appreciate that, I respect that. So, that being said,
Mhm.
all this, you know, bullshit, political stuff, back and forth, da-da-da, and then all the stuff with the, you know, what's going on,
Mhm.
what they're saying, the Russians, da-da-da, this, that, and the other thing, and then Trump, and
What do you think?
I still, what?
What do you think about Trump and Putin? It's friends or? No?
I think Trump would like to be, I think Trump respects Putin
Uh-huh.
for his firmness and
Uh-huh.
his personality,
Yeah.
because I think Trump is like that. He likes that. Hey, he's a tough, Trump has been a boss since he got into the business. His father, his company, took it over, started
Yeah.
building it. He's always been a boss. He knows
Exactly.
how to be a boss.
Yeah.
Putin acts like a boss. Trump
Yeah.
respects that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's always respected his personality as a figure.
Mhm.
So he's always wanted to like him as a person.
Mhm.
You know, he's real.
Yeah,
Trump
I
is
understand.
real.
Yeah.
So he's hears all these things and da da da. You know, so, but the second they say Russia did this and it affected the election, da da da, he's like, fuck you. I won fair and square. Fuck Hillary. Fuck you. Fuck you. But the second they say, anytime they'll say anything that it affected the election and why he's the president, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't believe you. Da da da. But if they take it away
Mhm.
and say, okay, Russia interfered and hacked, da, da, but it didn't affect the election, like then he's okay with it.
Mhm.
He would be right. So
Yeah.
even in the paper the other day in Helsinki, like, you know, da 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 da, I think one
Uh-huh.
thing bad happened.
Uh-huh.
Russian TV hosts or something said something like that was really not smart,
Uh-huh.
and I'm sure Putin is not happy. He
Uh-huh.
said something like, "No, Trump, we've got him."
Uh-huh.
Blah 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 blah. So stupid. And I'm sure Putin is not happy with this newscaster and this company. Trust me, it fucked up everything because of that stupid fucking guy and that nation allowed to say a stupid thing. It went around the fucking world, and Trump had to retract what he said. And wow, what a fucking, in Italian we call it a brutta fragura, like a big fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
I understand.
everything was smoothing along, going away, and then how you gonna say what he said? Now, even what he said in his retraction is almost like doesn't make any sense. So it's all bullshit back again in media. You know what I mean?
Yeah, understand.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You
Exactly.
understand me, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're here, Russian, living here, hearing the media here, and hearing Russian stuff, da da da. So you understand what I'm saying, right? And you agree with me?
Mhm.
Okay. What do you have to say? Anything different?
I think it's very different country, but no little bit corruption. It's here, little bit.
Here,
Yeah.
more than Russia.
Russia too much corruption.
No, yeah.
It's big problem because Putin permit all government
Right. Right.
take corruption, cash,
yeah.
cash, only cash.
Right.
It's no good.
Here, very little.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think it's better here?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I like it. Yes.
It's better here,
It's
right?
a
'Cause
good
you can-
country. It's a big country. It's
Well, here it's like you can work really hard. You can work really hard and,
Yeah,
and hurt
yeah.
and kill yourself to make it,
Yeah.
and no one's gonna come and take it away from you.
yeah.
You can have it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Where in Russia, you can kill yourself to make it. Da da da. One day say, "Oh,
Mhm.
this is a nice farm, but
Mhm.
my friend says it's my farm."
Mhm.
Just like that, right?
Mhm. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. Not only in that's the problem in many countries. Sorry for my accent.
No, where are you from original?
My family's from Italia.
Italian. Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's maybe a European country. Yeah, Italian.
yeah. I didn't grow up there, but I mean, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
I go up every summer. My cousins in Italia would go to St. Petersburg for vacation.
Ah, okay. You
Yeah.
citizen US?
Yeah,
Oh, it's good.
I have
good.
dual Italian and
Uh-huh.
US.
Oh,
yeah.
it's good, good. Perfect.
Yeah. I love Russia though.
Мгм.
You know, honestly,
Ребят, помогите Сереге исполнить мечту. В этом году я хочу, чтобы на моем канале было 100 тысяч человек. Просто вас прошу поставить подпись, либо лайк, либо оставьте комментарий. Это все поднимает ролики наверх, тянет туда, наверх. Поставьте, пожалуйста, подпись, если вы не подписаны. Я буду вам очень признателен. Спасибо, берегите себя, увидимся завтра в это же время. Не переключайтесь.